Are you wondering how to announce a new job on LinkedIn? Well, first and foremost, congratulations. And secondly, you'll be pleased that you landed on this video here today because I'm going to be sharing with you exactly what you can do, some best practices and some potential messages that you might want to put out there. So firstly, I just want to run through a couple of quick tips. What I would recommend that you do, as you can see here, I've logged in to my LinkedIn account. And what I would recommend that you first do is ensure that your open to work has been removed if that was on your profile. If that's the case, you'll have a kind of little icon here or graphic on your profile picture. You might not have that on, but if you do, make sure that you take that off first. And in order to do so, there's a video in the description. It's a video that I've already recorded about how you can do that. So just thought I'd mention that. Now, the second thing that I'd recommend doing, and that we're going to look at before moving on to some potential messages and some of the best ones that I've come up with and also found, is I would make sure that you add your experience to your profile. So make sure you log in, head to your profile, scroll down to experience, press the plus button, and click add position, or alternatively you could press the pencil, click the plus button, let's go add position, and what you want to do here is basically put in your new position. So obviously put in the title, so in this example it's retail sales manager, put that in, change the employment type depending on how the kind of position you have for your company, put the company name in, put a location if you want to, and then this is optional depending on whether you've currently joined or maybe you've got a future date. One thing I would actually do, just finish running through this. You don't have to do all of them. Some are actually required. Maybe add some skills and some media if required, but just run through this form. But one thing I would actually do is I would turn this off. This little toggle at the top that says notify network. And that's because we're going to craft a post with a message instead. So you don't really want people to be notified on their feed via this edition of a new experience. So I would make sure that's toggled off. So leave that off, add all your details, press save, and then it'll add your new position to your profile. From there, then I would go to your home interface and I would add a new post. And I like to do connections only. You could do it to anyone, so that's available on or off LinkedIn. It's completely up to you. Connections only, of course, anyone who you've kind of connected with on LinkedIn. I've done a couple of examples here, and I'm just going to share them with you one by one. So this is the first option of a announcement that you could do on LinkedIn. So here we've got, I am delighted to announce that I'm joining, obviously put in your company here, as enter your position. I'm truly excited to join a team of industry experts and would like to thank everyone at, and then you can put in your former employer. The second example and option is something a little bit different. I have some exciting news to share. I've taken a new position with, and then you can enter your company, as enter your position. I'd like to express my gratitude to everyone at enter your new company for providing me with this new opportunity. The third example is you could talk about your kind of former employer. So enter the date is my last day with former company. It has been an exciting journey working as enter your position, and I'd like to thank the former company team for all that I've learned and experienced there. I am thrilled to be joining new company. So this one's great because you're acknowledging your old company while also mentioning the new one. Now, the last one I'm going to offer as a potential announcement is I'm excited to announce I'll be taking on a new role as enter your new position with enter the company. I'll be working on, so here you can enter your projects or initiatives or anything that's going to be the kind of focus of your role. And I'm really looking forward to getting started. So these are some potential options. As you'll see, some of the key and core messages that are coming out are thanking people. So you can either thank your new employer or your old employer. I would be clear to state the company that you're joining. I might even be interested or recommend adding dates of when you're looking to either leave your existing company or start your new company. That's important information for your network. And I'd also get your specific position in as well, just so people understand where you fit into the organization. That'll be really, really useful. So I'm actually going to drop all of these examples in the description below if you wanted to literally copy and paste. You'll of course need to change everything in these kind of brackets, but these are just some announcements that I think are really, really useful and I'd recommend. They're short, sweet, they're positive, and they're very thankful, and they're not, you don't want to kind of send any bad messages out there or say anything about your former employer that was the reason you left, or you know, that isn't particularly good practice. So keep it all positive, and I would recommend one of these. Of course you can adapt them, you could change them, or you could even add something depending on your new role. So I hope this video was useful. If it was, please hit the like button. That tells me I should continue making videos like this, and do consider subscribing to the channel. Talking of my channel, I have a whole playlist on LinkedIn, LinkedIn training. So whether it's using the tool or just getting more out of the platform and just making sure that you kind of make the most out of it for your career. So do consider checking that out. And with all of that said, I hope you have an excellent day.